Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakodash. This is Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakodash. And we give double honors to our apostles and our elders, which apostle elders a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahbashim Yahushai. 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. We definitely need it, man. We're anticipating it. The title of this lesson, this is a quick lesson. I'm in traffic before I have to go to work. I had to just run some errands. Same old BS, man. And I was running some errands and I had to make a slight turn. And, you know, plenty of time. Damn, a dog running. Come on, Dalmatian, look up. So, you know, I had to turn and somebody just, you know, honked the horn just like, because I ain't give them enough time. And something just thought came into my mind, man. These people, the world's ready to go. This world is done. Jacob's trouble is welcomed. You know, that's why you weigh up. That's why you put on, I was watching Apostle Elder Tahar going into the garments. You know, that's why you put on your garments. That's going to be the only safety net that you have in these last days, man. The Lord is done playing, man. And it's rightfully so. What does it say? The Lord flooded the earth because it says men's heart was continually to do evil. That's what you see here, man. If you take a mark for this place, you are co-signing and you're joining yourself unto pure wickedness. I was watching a documentary on B2K, Marcus Houston and all that. And the whole Hollywood is sodomites, man. The whole ain't no Hollywood star gonna make it. That's why the scriptures written that they have their consolation, man. Hey, shalom to those. Yeah, there's a few places, brother. Was that garment wise, you'd have to just look online. There's a few places. But if you want to know how to make a garment, is relatively easy. I can put together a garment video, Lord willing. So if that's something you really want to know, I make garments myself. So I'll give you the information. That way you can make a garment. And but the main point now is you got to have this spiritual garment on. You know, that's something beautiful. You said that, because the garment that we really need on, what's going to keep you safe, is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in these last times, man. All right. And we don't need to be scared. You know, what you need to be scared for? This world is wicked. It has to be judged. You know, that's like if a criminal commits crime, you're not spooked if he got to get put into the death penalty unless you co-signing with it. So that's why the Lord, even Yahushua said, don't fear of the things. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the present time you have now. You have time now. You have time to tighten yourself up. You have time to get into the precepts. You have time to stop straddling the fence, man. This shit is getting real out here. We on NATO's chief, one of the NATO generals said they warning of war. We've been telling y'all this for years, starting with the apostles and elders, man. We've been telling people this. All the people that talk shit, guess what? They don't talk shit no more. All my family members, all the people that used to look at me crazy when I was on the highways and byways, they don't say shit no more, man. They don't say nothing no more. And that's the arrogancy of people, because instead of saying, damn, you were saying this, they just ignore it like you wasn't saying it. But guess what? If it didn't come to pass, you'd be the crazy person. Oh, yeah, that got my crazy cousin or my crazy son. But nah, they don't want to give glory and honor to the Lord. Because guess what? We getting honor and glory through the Most High giving us that word. That's why it says I should give you pastors according to my own heart, which shall feed you with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. These people are vile, man. Because if somebody helped save your life and you don't even want to give them credence, but guess what, though? They'll start doing what you said. That's how we know that we're the Israelites. That's how you can pinpoint that we are the people that the scriptures are talking about. But back to the point, this world is done, man. Don't take no fear, because if you have a fear mentality, you in the world. That's something you need to quench out, man. Me, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for this world to go the fuck away, man. It's the people are rotten, the women are rotten, the children are rotten. That's why the Lord has given us grace. That's why the Lord said even to Elijah, I have 7,000 men that have not bowed the knee to Baal, man. So the Lord has it now, which is a complete number, which is the elect. That's the number the Lord is dealing with. And guys need a fear to be in that, man. The Lord smoked the whole earth and saved 8 people. Imagine if that was our criteria, would you fit in there? Do you feel that you could fit in that number of 8 and his sons? That was the Lord dealt with a small number, man. So that's the power we dealing with. Because how do I say that? There's many situations you can prove that the flood existed. So if the flood existed, the Most High is opening up. This is hella mercy. The Most High opening up to 144,000 and a 1/3 of the innumerable multitude. That's mercy. That's the Most High having taking it easy on us, man. And it's not by what you're gonna do, because how you gonna be saved in these times? Because a kind act can go a long way. And I always give this example of the man that was on the cross with Yahushua, the one on the right and the one on the left. What did the man do to gain salvation? He said, remember me when you enter into your kingdom. And Yahushua still was saving on his death, on what you say is peripheral deathbed, man. That's to show you the integrity of our king, which is Yahushua, that he's dying in agony, pain, and he's still doing the work. But you got dudes that don't want to do the work. So you ain't following in that footsteps. And I say it to myself, I can do more. I can do way more. I can do a lot more. And that's the mode I'm in. If I wake up and the Lord allows me to see another day, I'm gonna go harder than I did the day before. That's it. I'm being a better person, roundabout. Don't worry and don't fear, and trust in the Lord, man. Because that's how you please the Most High. You give him faith. You trust in him. Just like everybody that was healed by Yahushua, what did Yahushua tell him? It says, your faith has made thee whole, man. So the time we at now is that's the mentality you must have. Present time, day by day, moment by moment, because this shit's getting ready to hit the fan. And you can't blame no damn body if you ain't prepared, man. You can't blame nobody. You can't blame the apostles and elders. They've been doing the work, giving you and feeding you that water, that good things to tighten yourself up. You got many things to work on your diet, work on your body, because guess what? Hey, starvation is around the corner, man. The Most High is gonna make a way for his men. And you won't be able to see us in our blessings, man, unless you are generally around us. But the Most High is gonna cut the internet. He's gonna cut off these ways for you to have access to his men, and you're gonna be out there. You're gonna be out there like Miriam. You're going to be out there in the wilderness, man. That's what the time we at, Jake. And I say take joy for those that have put on that garment, that have put off this world, man. And we ready to put on the immortality. That's what we ready to come. We ain't worried about these bodies, man. Esau done put enough fucking parasites, fluoride, pesticides. We've been eating polluted food our whole life. These bodies can't go, man. It's a miracle that these bodies are still maintaining. That's why you at least try to upkeep it. You eat right, you work on yourself, work out, run, bike ride, do whatever you need to do, man. But it says a lazy hands, a slow belly. What does it say? A slow belly, you're going to have hunger in the time of harvest, man. Because if you had farmland, imagine this, Jake. If you had land, you had to plant your vineyard. You had to tend to your animals and your crops. Now you don't have that, but what do you have? You have your spiritual garden. You have your spiritual crop. That's what you need to tend to. Just like in the time of harvest, guess what? You're going to have plenty, because when the Lord comes in harvest, you're going to be a part of that harvest. But if you don't take care of yourself, that's exactly how your land would look. Your spiritual walk right now mirrors how your land and your portion or your inheritance would look, man. So if you had a garden and an actual servants, you're not dealing with them, you're not taking care of your possessions, it's going to fall apart, man. So the same thing with you and your spiritual walk. You have to take care of that. You have to tend to that. You have to work on that. You have to work on this truth. You have to keep it watered, man. Just like the truth is alive. The truth is alive. The truth is an alive entity in you. And what do you do with an animal or something? You feed it. You tend to it. You make sure it's okay. You take it out of the cold, man. And I'm just giving a metaphor. I'm speaking in metaphors, man. But tend to yourself, Jake. And I say this with wholeheartedly. This world is wicked as hell. There's nothing to keep here, especially in Babylon. There's nothing to hold on to here, Jake. Don't hold on to your family. Don't hold on to anything, because those are not what makes you happy. Who was in the womb with you and your mother? Who was there with you? That was the spirit. That's why David said, you knitted me in my mother's womb, man. The Most High is all you need, because guess what? You have him, you have everything else. You're going to have family. The Most High said he'll give you 100-fold of what you lose out on. because he controls life. And the Most High is working on gods right now. The elect is the government of gods. That's why they're gonna have perfected bodies. They're gonna have the land. The Most High is gonna make their habitation a pleasure. But the Most High is working on gods. He said in the Apocrypha, he made man. He made the Israelites to be an image of his own immortality, man. And I've been thinking about that last night. I might have to go into another sit down in detail. But that's what we're being prepared. We're being prepared for great glory. That's why it says this sit down is take joy. This world is done. Don't worry about it, man. Only thing we need to worry about right now is buckle yourself in, get yourself tightened up, and that's it. Work on yourself. You got today, work on it. Don't be like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. It says put not off day to day, man. If you have an opportunity to do something today to help your walk and help your strength, and if you don't know about herbs, look up herbs, man. Look up herbs. Do it today. Look up herbs that you can eat in the wilderness. I'ma do it, and I've been doing it here and there, but I'ma go into it today. I'ma watch survival videos on herbs I can eat. You know, not saying that's what's gonna keep me alive or nothing, but that's the main thing, Jake. Let me get a few of these precepts. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 9 and verse 6. It says, even so, the time also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and in powerful works. And the end is effect. It says, and the endings and effects and signs. That's what we see. We see the signs in the earth. We see the signs that the Lord is moving everything into place. The chess moves are being made, man. So that's the mentality you should have is, okay, the Lord is moving. You got to move with him because this world, he's got a hit out on this world. Yahushua is coming to judge this planet Earth for what it's did and done, for what it did in the time of the Romans and for what it's doing now, man. So that's your mentality. Don't invest anything else because you don't even want to be around people, man, because they finna be bugging out. They're about to be bugging out for real when these real catastrophes happen. 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 7, it says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby we have believed. So we have to believe in this thing. You have to invest. If you don't invest, that's like you walking into a Walmart, a corporate office and say you want a piece of the pie. You didn't put no investment in. You didn't put nothing in the pot, man. So your mentality is invest. And if you got a little shekel, invest all of that. If you've been hesitant, invest what you have. That's your time, your effort. Don't worry about this world because it's done. It's done. I don't know how much to say it. It's done. The people that I don't even argue with nobody because guess what? A lot of these people are going to be missile food. I was walking in Walmart today and all you see is these dead people, man. They're a dead state of mind. They're dead. They're going to be eating pork until the missiles come, man. Till the destruction happens. They're not going to change. But then that's scary because that's why you got to know yourself and cherish the opportunity that you have, man. And we're not deserving of it. I'm not saying you're going to be perfect, but cherish it because the Lord could have chosen anybody to even know his name, to even know the truth. So we have it and we have the opportunity. We have a good chance, man. We have a good chance. If I told you you had a good chance at 100 million, what would you do? What would you not do? You would go hard for that, and that's carnal money. And I've did this example before. That's carnal money, and you would go hard for it. What I got to do, man? What I got to do? I got to give this. Oh, let me go get that. I invest this. Well, we're having an opportunity at immortality, man. We have an opportunity at immortality. And you can't understand that. It's just like if somebody told you about flying a plane. You wouldn't know what I'm talking about. If I said you have to hit the rudder and the rotor, you have to hit the altitude, the longitude, you just look at me and say, what is that? I don't know what you're talking about. That's the same thing when we say immortality. You don't know what immortality is, man. Immortality is something that is that's why the Lord said, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard what he has prepared for them that love him. So we gotta know that this is the greatest thing. It's the greatest show ever. This is the greatest moment in all of creation. What's getting ready to happen? The Lord is going to come in scene and he's going to do a great work, man. And we get to witness it, you know? So that's what this is sit down. I'm at my destination now. And like it says, take joy. This world is done. That's this lesson. Lord willing is edifying lesson. Lord willing is an exhortation lesson, you know, and this world is wicked. There's nothing that you should co-sign it unless you got wickedness in you. You know, so just purge it out and keep hope, keep faith, and pray, man. Just like Apostle Ricard always say, pray. Pray, pray, pray. If you don't pray, you need to pray. Pray 2-3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. Just like a father to a son. What parent doesn't want to hear from their child, man? What parent doesn't want to hear from your child? Because you praying is showing your faith. You saying that I believe in you, Father. Hey, because guess what? The Lord said it. I know what you need. That's why he says when you pray, you don't ask me. I know exactly. The Lord knows you need food. He knows you need a vehicle. He knows you need clothes. All those things he knows you need. All right? So this gratitude and thanking the Most High for the opportunity that we have, if we make it or not. But the Lord has done enough. I heard a saying, and it was very heavy. I'm gonna echo it. He said that it was a song. It was like an outro. He said, "Man, I'm good." He said, "Man, he said if the Lord is," he said, "Man, if I go now," he said, "Man, the Lord has done enough." You know, that's the mentality to have. You want a lot, but guess what? The Most High has done a lot for us by waking us out the dirt, giving us who we are identity-wise, calling us his sons again, making sure Israel's name is propagated through the whole world, man. The oink many cents, man. That's a great blessing. The Most High has done his work. He's done because he said he didn't falter, we faltered. We broke the covenant. So now he's making that covenant a way to where he can fulfill his promise that he promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now he's giving it unto us because we're the inheritors of that. Now we're getting ready to inherit glory and immortality, which we were prepared for. This is what we were made for. We weren't made to be niggas. We weren't made to be basketball stars, football stars. We weren't made to be that shit. We were made to be the managers and the governors of creation, the inheritors, our lot. Just like Yahushua said, he said, I call you no longer servants, I call you friends. That's why we have an inheritance with Yahushua. The inheritance that Yahushua receives, we're gonna receive. That's untold things, man. You worrying about money, you getting ready to make money. You worried about riches, you can make riches out of nothing. Yahushua turned water into wine, and that was before his glorification. So imagine the power that he has now, and we're going to receive that joint heirship. We're going to be able to manipulate elements. We're going to be able to grow and create life, man. We're going to have the same glory that the Elohim, the powers, had in the beginning, before the foundations of the earth, man. Man, I'm speaking out of the context. This is what I say, man. We may be able to create earths, planets, man. That's a blessing, man. We don't know what's coming to us, man. There's things untold, riches. You can't even price tag the earth. You can't put a price tag on the planet Earth. It's got mountains of gold, deposits of silver, uranium. It's a big nest egg, man. You can't price it. There's no money. It's priceless. And the Lord said that we help, if we those powers, we help create this beautiful earth, man. And now we're getting ready to have an inheritance in it. You know, so hey, with that, I'll say call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakwadash. Say Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahushai, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahushai, Barakat Yahweh, Barakat Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakwadash. So the next time I say Shalom and more now than ever, keep faith. Man, brother, I see you getting down. Hey, I'll end with this. The water, bro. Yasharallah. This is 1 Corinthians 9:25. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. On point, man. And it's good, and that's how you know the spirit is working, man, because guess what? We have access to the words of the Lord, man. These are not men's words. These are the Lord's words that was given to men. So the Lord is given access unto himself. These words that we speak are the Most High's words. That's why they're powerful. That's why they hit on point, because we're getting access back to our Heavenly Father, man. All right, so again, Shalom, call hello, Yah Bashim Yashai, Bashim Rachakwadash, and the water for coming by, Lord willing, is edifying lesson. Now more than ever, keep faith. Shalom.